I have purposely avoided going onto the internet today because I don't want any spoilers whatsoever to do with this episode. Is it because The Acolyte is such an engaging, intriguing, interesting show? No, it's absolute garbage. I want you to experience first time my absolute apathy, no doubt, at the reveal, which will be really stupid and most likely not make a lick of sense. Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. It's that time of the week again where I lose copious amounts of brain cells for your entertainment pleasure. So without further ado, let's not care at all remotely about this week's episode of The Acolyte. Previously on The Acolyte, nobody gave a toss. Ah, yes, it's the flashback episode again, the second in 7 episodes, and the first one's just going to prove to be a complete and utter waste of time. Oh, a bit like the show, really. So we've got Master Sol, and he's collecting moss, and behind him is Carrie-Anne Moss. Do you get it? Do you get it? McFly! They seem to be surveying the planet for some reason. Maybe they're trying to find some good writing. Well, guess what? You're going to be straight out of luck here, sweetheart. A face that paints 1,000 words right there, and I'm feeling every single one of them. So the Jedi are really stupid. Really stupid. Because the Padawan, Master Tomlin or whatever, says, we've been on this planet for 7 weeks and we haven't found any signs of life. There is a huge dam with a massive base that lights up and you've got sensors and scanners. Why is this show so stupid? We are 3 minutes, 11 seconds in and I'm already done with this bloody week's episode. I'm sorry that the writers are so stupid that they want to treat you as dumb as they are. I don't know if this is a tax scam, a Ponzi scheme, a money laundering scheme. I don't know whose bed in Leslie Headland's house gets warmed up so they got a position at Disney Star Wars. But please, dear God, can you stop writing like a window-licking moron? It's way too early for me to start losing my shit. I've got another 38.5 minutes of this crap. We now return to this is the face that everybody who's watching the show has. Master Trinity says, this planet's meant to be uninhabitable due to a hyperspace accident. What does that mean? It means nothing. It means the writers can't think of anything logical to say whatsoever. But look, it's thriving, and there's a big base on the hill over there with fucking flashing lights, but we've been missing that all the time. Initially, I thought Master Squid Game says we're looking for a virgin, and I thought, hey, things just picked up, I guess. But then I had to go back and listen to him again, and he actually said, we're looking for a virgins. So I had my hopes dashed. For a moment, I thought we're going to get a Star Wars porno, which would have been 10 times more exciting than this fucking shit. But anywho, they're looking for a virgins. What's a virgins, I hear you ask? Said nobody, because nobody gives a shit whatsoever about this show. It's a force jizz, which can create life, and they want to study it. So there's that. So I guess the way that you can find the Force is with a midichlorian detector, a midichlorian sweeper, a metal detector. What is this fucking shit? We're looking for the Force. I'm just gonna get my metal detector out. I found a Roman coin. How much is it worth? Master Trinity tells Master Squid Game that being a white woman means she's better than everybody else. And they joke about it. He says, yeah, I'm just a fucking pathetic man in a Star Wars show. That's why you've got a Padawan and I don't, because you're the bestest ever and I'm just scum. I'm just male pond scum. Hey, Leslie, what was it like working as the personal assistant for Harvey Weinstein, hey? Bet you saw a thing or two, hey? Bet you helped in a thing or two, hey? Hey, how did that go for you, huh? Yeah. Sol goes off to look for some more moss or something or other, and he bumps into the twins, May and Osha, as they're talking by the poison tree. And he's like, holy shit, why don't our detection systems work? Sol then spots the lesbian space witch, you know, one of the 58 that are there. And he's like, oh, boss, come in. There's a huge base right fucking next to us with flashing lights that we couldn't see because we're fucking stupid. Remember, this is the same gaggle of communist lesbian space witches that think spawning 2 girls from the Force 8 years ago is going to save their coven. I think somebody needs to give them a biology lesson. By the way, 7 minutes into the episode and absolutely nothing has happened whatsoever, and everything that we've seen, we know. Thank God they're not wasting our time with that $180 million money laundering scheme. I mean, budget. The Acolyte, it rhymes with shy. It's not all right. It's a pile of tripe. By the way, what I particularly love about this is how absolutely nobody is able to use the Force to sense, ooh, I don't know, Force-sensitive people! I'm still waiting for the dialogue where Saul says, how the hell did we miss this massive base at the top of a mountain that's visible for miles? Getting very shouty. I'm getting very shouty. Saul decides to climb the mountain to get to the top of the... Oh, my God. I want them all to die. Every one of them. I don't care how this lesbian communist space witches die. I don't care. They can all die. I don't care that that Yord, I can't even remember his name. Yord? Yeah. He's dead. And Jackie, Becky, Reki, she's dead. Don't care. Master Trinity, don't care. Master Tomlin, don't care. Master Squid Game, don't care. I don't care about anyone because this show is so pathetically written that everybody here is so dumb they deserve to die. Remember on the first flashback episode where the witch, one of the lesbian communist space witches says, hey, they sliced the front door, which means they hacked the front door and came in that way. Why doesn't Master Squid Game just go back to the group? He's got a speeder bike. Just go back to the group now. How long is it going to take him to climb up this fucking mountain? He could... Oh my God, I am sick of this fucking shite writing. So in the first flashback episode, in episode 3, where there was a sound heard by the reactor and spiky lesbian communist space witch went to check on it, we thought, oh, are the Jedi planting explosives or something or other? No, Master Squid Game was just spying on them and made a noise when he moved away because he's shit at his job. Hey, I wonder if this is the Force Virgin or Virgence or whatever it was called. I better get my fucking metal detector out to check. I've come across a cult of communist lesbian space witches. What shall we do, Master Trinity? We need to go back to Coruscant to the council and get guidance from them. But there's a couple of kids with them, says Master Squid Game. I fear for their safety. They're planning a ceremony tonight. How did you know? Huh? How did you know? Did you read the script? Huh? Like everybody does throughout this whole fucking show? I even went back and re-listened to this scene to see if any of the communist lesbian space witches mentioned anything about a ceremony that night. Nothing. Couldn't hear a thing. Then he goes out to the Virgin Pit. Do they say anything? No. Is there anything intimating that they might be having a ceremony tonight? No. But then he goes back to the base and says, Master Trinity, they're having a ceremony tonight. And she says, how do you know? And he says, because I've got a copy of the script right here. Right here. Fucking dog shit. Besides, the way that travel has been operating during this show, why doesn't Master Trinity just say, why? It's going to take us 5 seconds to get back to Coruscant. Then we could just say, hey, we got some lesbian communist space witches that are doing something tonight because we read the script. And they'll go, okay, let's get a squad together. It'll take us 5 fucking seconds to get back to the planet again. And we can do what we want. And by the way, writers, You are the ones who have established this absolute freaking nonsense. And that's why none of your stuff makes any sense, because you keep breaking the rules all the time by making your characters dumb as fuck. And when they're this dumb, guess what? Nobody could give a shit about them. Padawan Tomlin says, oh, this must be an old mining site. You know, one of those old mining sites with all the lights on and a big fuck off show. Then Master Trinity says one of the most incomprehensible things imaginable. I need to go in alone. If we go in as a group, they'll take it as a threat. Master Squid Game responds, there are over 50 of them. We need to come with you and escort you. Then Master Trinity responds by saying, over 50 women and only 2 children. What? I don't know if you're aware of this, Master Trinity, but 2 women can't have a single child, never mind fucking 50. Can somebody please send these people to a biology class about how babies are made? So you have 50 women, 2 children that are around the age of 8 to 10, or as I like to call it, prime Disney indoctrination age. No men there whatsoever. You can make some aspersions here. Did they kidnap the kids? Did they kill the fathers? They are cults, lesbian, communist space witches. There are so many other questions other than, 50 women and only 2 children. What the fuck are you smoking, bitch? Oh, time for the power of Mandy. Oh, excuse our intrusion. We thought this planet was inhabited. The Jedi, unaware of their surroundings. Yeah, they're fucking blind because there's a huge base on top of a mountain that's lit up like a goddamn Christmas tree and they couldn't even see it, let alone sense it. Oh my, just fuck off show. Fuck right off in every orifice. This smug bitch isn't smart because the script is so stupid. That's not how it works. I'm losing my patience big time. We're over 12 minutes into the episode. Nothing has happened. We know everything that's happened up to this point. Seeing it from the Jedi perspective has altered nothing whatsoever. $180 million money laundering scam. That's the only thing that this could be. A huge money laundering scam. Allegedly, that's my opinion, just for legal reasons, okay? In the flashback episode 3, we saw that the Padawan Tomlin had been taken over by communist lesbian space bitch, and we see what she was doing inside of his head, which is trying to appeal to his ego. You're a good Jedi. You're a strong Jedi. You feel trapped on this planet. I can help you escape. She's manipulating him because she's violating his mind. Of course, violation being a theme that Leslie Headland knows a lot about, being the former personal assistant to Harvey Weinstein. Right, Leslie? Right? So again, just like with the flashback episode, I'm thinking to myself, these evil dark side users all need to be mercilessly wiped out. And I'm okay with that. So far, I have got no sympathy for anybody still. So the head of the communist lesbian space witches manipulates the mind, violates the mind of this young Padawan until he's broken down using the dark side of the Force. Kill them all now. Take out your glow sticks, cut them all to pieces. I will cheer you. I will cheer you relentlessly. By the way, they're just using the footage from episode 3 now, saving money. Where did the $180 million go, Leslie? Where did it go? It's never shown on screen. Where did that $180 million budget go, Leslie? By the way, the lack of self-awareness from Disney here is absolutely incredible. You have the Jedi talking about protecting the children. The children aren't old enough to make these decisions. Can you read into that? I can read into that quite a lot nowadays. Quite a lot, actually. Quite a lot indeed, actually. And yet, they're making these lesbian communist space witches do what they want with the children. I don't know if Leslie Helen's actually secretly based, but I don't think she's getting across the message that she really wants to right now. 17 minutes into the episode. Nothing has happened. We know everything that has gone on. Again, seeing things from the Jedi perspective has changed nothing. We could have inferred everything that they've done through that other episode. We are having our time wasted by people who can't write for shit. So we get the part where Saul challenges Osha on purposely getting the images wrong, and then he says, you gotta be strong enough to tell the truth. So what is this image? And she says a spaceship, and it was a spaceship or whatever. So she's now getting it correct. Master Trinity closes her eyes as if she's using the Force. Maybe she's doing the same mind trick that the sister used on Osha. It's unclear at this moment in time, but that's mostly due to the fact that the writing is so terrible that they don't even know how to use the Force or when it works or when it doesn't. And even if she has used it to influence Osha as she goes back to the coven of communist lesbian space witches, then isn't turnabout fair play? We have seen the story now from both the Jedi and the Witch's perspective, and there is no denying whatsoever that the aggressors were the communist lesbian space witches when Mistress Anasia, whatever she's called, mind-graped Padawan Tomlin. Master Trinity comes back to the group and says that the High Council have said to leave the witches alone, leave the children alone, they've interfered too much already. Tomlin reads out the blood test results and says that the M count, midichlorian count on the twins is exceedingly high, and then weirdly says, but not as high as the fucking writers who wrote this shit. So Tomlin acts completely irrationally, but that could easily be because he was mind-graped by Mistress Anasia, who got into his head using the dark side of the Force to manipulate him. So again, not blaming him, but they realize that the twins are actually one being split because of the Force, because of the fucking Virgins nonsense. So Tomlin starts heading to the witch's base to get the twins as proof of the Virgins, the Virgin, that I don't give a shit. I don't care about any of this dog shit. I just want to drink my coffee, be done with this goddamn video, and then, I don't know, flick my bean or something. It then reminds us of the scene where Osha isn't allowed to have her own free will, where she must join the coven of gaggle of communist lesbian space witches, and she can't go off and be a Jedi because she's been manipulated because these people are evil. They are evil people that apparently we're meant to empathize with. Are we? I don't care. I want them all to die. I'm glad they die. So spiky head bitch makes May mad so that she can channel the dark side of the Force and prevent Osha from going off and joining the Jedi. Remember, this is the same communist lesbian space bitch that wanted to go and wipe out the Jedi, because these bitches have always been displayed as the aggressors throughout this whole situation. Holy cow. All right, you can't let Osha go. Excuse. Somebody here is not like the others. No, if you don't mind, I've got to break some women's world records unfairly in sports. ESG, DIE working as intended, taking jobs away from actually talented actors so they can prop up people without. And if you want to play this game, I'll play it right back with you. Is this a man who's identifying as a lesbian communist space witch? Or is this a man playing a woman, therefore taking a job away from a female actress? You tell me. So May destroys the control panel, preventing the lift from being activated, stranding the Jedi at the bottom of the mountain. I'm sure they'll climb it up, no problem, barely an inconvenience and all that. And then spiky head space lesbian communist witch says, arm yourself, ladies, because we, throughout this whole situation, from both perspectives now being open for everybody to view, have always been the aggressor. So the Jedi now believe that the girls are trapped inside with some exceedingly dangerous dark side Force-using communist lesbian space witches, and the Jedi are 100% right. Master Squid Game says the most stupid thing. He says to the Padawan, you can't let that dark side using force space lesbian communist witch get back into your head again. I don't think he has much option there, Sol, you thin dipshit. But yes, look, they're going to climb the mountain again really easily, barely an ink and fuck off. Fuck off, show, you are dog shit. Saul goes into the mind of Osha or May, one of the two, and hears that they are trapped there. That's why they're climbing up the fucking mountainside. And then we cut to May leaving the room with Osha, meaning that she did say to her, I'm gonna keep you here forever by killing you. Number of revelations so far in this flashback. Fuck it to y'all! Then we get a close-up of burning stone because that's a thick fuck. Oh, just fuck my life. Fuck my life, my decisions that have brought me here to this point in time. I regret everything. I take it all back. Lord, Father above, whoever, please send me back 30 years. I can make a change. I can make a difference. A Jedi and a Padawan climb a mountain in 2 seconds. Oh, just shut up. Once again, the communist, lesbian, space, bitches threaten to kill the Jedi. There is no de-escalation. There is nothing but violence. There is nothing but aggression on their behalf. Hack them to pieces, please. We come with noble intentions, says Master Squid Game, trying to de-escalate the situation. You've come to take away Osha, haven't you? Says Beatrice Anesthesia. Oh, I don't know what she's called. Yes! Yes! Women in Star Wars! Yes! That stupid cow. You would rather raise her in an institution rather than a family. You ain't a family. You've had them unnaturally created by the Force. For a family, you need a man to dump his load in your fucking Vargu and inseminate your eggs so you actually create life. So this commie fucking shit family, you're not a family, community. You fuck off your community. Get your glow stick out. Get it out right now. Fucking cut her head off. Cut her fucking head off. Then women in Star Wars, yes, yes, says those noble intentions of yours are going to get every Jedi in the galaxy killed. Shut your fucking mouth. Then May comes running in and going, Mom, I'm burning the whole fucking thing down. To which the other spiky head bitch arms her weapon to strike down the Jedi, causing Master Padawan Tomlin to activate his lightsaber, causing her to go full fucking dark side, turning into like a spectre-y ghost. So Master Squid Game gets his lightsaber out and shoves it in her fucking gut. The Jedi did nothing whatsoever wrong. And then just before she dies, she says, I was going to let Osha go, as if she was trying to do some fucking good. Shut your cow mouth. You're all dark side scum. Wipe them out. Vermin. Wipe the vermin out. Wow. We then get some really bad acting. I know the kids, but holy cow. I mean, you can do more than one take. That's all I'm saying. You can do more than one take. And as a director, you can, I don't know, maybe give direction to the, whatever. You can't nowadays, can you? No, because that'll be racism or bigotry or some crap or other. If this is what one lantern can do, because that's all that has legitimately happened, one poxy lantern, then holy shit. You need some men in your fortress of solitude, ladies. Yes, that was a euphemism. To sort your shit out. You see, what you've got here is a case of communist lesbian space witches that don't know fuck all about wearing. Why you put that next to that, I don't know. Health and safety and all that, sweetheart. Where's the fire extinguisher in case of a problem? Why did you buy the flammable stone and steel instead of the non-flammable stone and steel? You see what you did here? Communist space lesbians, that's the problem. That's what you got. That's your problem here, love. So the wife of the leader of the communist lesbian space witch is both mad and sad. Mad, of course, that her wife has been killed. Glad, that she's going to save a fortune on U-Haul bills. Then the base starts exploding because the Jedi are bombarding it with... No. It's this fucking lantern. This same fucking lantern is causing the base, the obvious base on the top of the hill, which they couldn't even fucking see, to start exploding now. One fucking poxy lantern with flammable stone and flammable steel and spreading like a Californian STD. It's just retardation. There's no other way to describe it. It's literally mentally deficient. It's retardation. All the communist lesbian space witches turn into black smoke and they go into the mind and they're now controlling the Wookiee. So we're going to see some Wookiee and Jedi glow stick action. I am so over this shit. One of these is clearly not like the others. And I'm not talking about the old crone in the front row either. Just to make you aware, the Padawan was able to fortify his mind. The Wookiee, the Master Jedi, was not. Just thought I'd let you know. The communist lesbian space witches are clearly demonstrating that they are too dangerous and too irresponsible with their use of the dark side for their own nefarious purposes to be left alive. Kill them all. The women and the children too. Which is fortunate because that's all there is of them. No men. Oh my god, thank goodness. A middle-aged white woman to the rescue. I want to reiterate this one more time. The reactor blowing, all of it. Was it the Jedi planting explosives, sabotaging the base so they... No! All of this was this stupid fucking lamp outside of Ocean May's bedroom, which could only do all of this damage thanks to the flammable stone and the flammable steel, which is all around the base. Holy shit, this is the dumbest shit I ever saw. So you see all those dead lesbian communist space witches there. Did they die because Sol came bursting in and hacked them all to pieces before they could regroup, get their collective dark side brains together and mind control another Jedi? No. Do you know how they died? They either just keeled over because of Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi, or the explosion that was caused by May killed them all. The Jedi have done nothing whatsoever wrong here. What in the actual fuck am I watching? This is actually very impressive levels of complete and utter incompetence. So the show retcons what it did, what we saw in the last flashback. This time Sol does use the Force to hold the broken bridge in place with both sides. Something which, by the way, Jedi can do with relative ease. However, Sol is having trouble holding both. He can't. If he keeps going the way he's going, both of them are going to plummet to their death. So he makes the decision to focus all of his Force power, which is dumb as fuck, don't worry about it. Don't worry about these things, it's just shit writing, on preventing Osha from falling down. The other bridge falls, which was May's fault because she caused all this, and she falls to her presumed death, but she's not dead. Again, Sol did nothing wrong. Save the girl who actually wants to leave the witches, the dark side, become a Jedi, train as a Jedi? Or do I save the mass murdering little cow? I mean, easy decision to make in my book. These aren't moral dilemmas in any capacity. Now that we've seen it all, the aggressors were clearly May and spiky head bitch. The Jedi were trying their hardest to defuse the situation, but the witches, they were the aggressors after the aggressors, and they caused all this. There is zero sympathy. Why the fuck has Master Tomlin topped himself because of this? Holy shit. Then we get another case of guess who read the script this time? Padawan Tomlin says to his master, what should we tell the Jedi Council? Master Trinity says, we'll tell them the truth. May burnt down the fortress and the witches attacked us. How did you know May burnt it down? Huh? How did you know? Did you read the script? You weren't there. None of you were there when it happened. Did you read the script? Fire these fucking shite writers. Fire Leslie Headland. Fire half the fucking cast. Fire Bob Iger. Fire Kathleen Kennedy from a fucking trebuchet into the fucking sun. And fire everybody at Disney. Because this whole company is fucked. Osha comes around. What happened? Demonstrating that she clearly didn't tell them anything, so Master Trinity couldn't have known from Osha that May started the fire. But there again, neither does Master Sol. But he's going to say to her, May started a fire. Because I read the script. So what the hell does discount Asian Ezra Miller have to do with any of this? He doesn't. Not at all. Not even a single scrap. So it'll likely be that his master would be spiky-haired mum who turned into a smoke cloud and pissed off. This is absolute incompetence at its finest. This advanced nothing in terms of the story. It's actually shown that May is the fucking problem. Spiky-haired mum is the problem. And the Jedi tried to do the right thing. They tried to de-escalate, and in every time they did that, they were met with aggression, and attacked over and over. They did nothing wrong. And so for Master Tomlin to kill himself because of this, make sense. Dog shit. Disney Star Wars. An embarrassing joke. I'll see you in the next video. You take care. Bye for now.